Andrew. McFarland Spartan Basketball is on the air. Good evening, Spartan Nation, and welcome to McFarland Girls Basketball. My name again is Bill the Big K Cather, play-by-play announcer tonight, 69-year-old, two-time cancer survivor, just living the dream of bringing McFarland youth activities to you, and still waiting for the mothership to give me a call. So I'll do my best tonight. I'm flying solo, so I got to do analysis, stats, everything else, so I'll do my best to keep this telecast as accurate, informative, and entertaining for your viewing pleasure. Let me first give a shout-out to those of you watching, first off, down in Walworth, tonight's opponent, Bigfoot, so we welcome you in tonight's telecast, as well as Kansas City, Minneapolis, Chicago, Houston, Pennsylvania, California, Arizona, Florida, and even my own son watching down in Colombia, South America. For your information, these games can be viewed 4 different ways: live at Cable 982 here in Charter, or second, they are live streamed at our website, which is YouTube McFarland Cable. Third way of viewing is later tonight, tomorrow, next week, next year. You can view these again at YouTube McFarland Cable, or the fourth way of viewing is go to the Village of McFarland website, and there will be a link to this ball game. Oftentimes, while I continue to preview tonight's game, the pep band's playing, but we don't have them here tonight, so still as a tribute to Badger Bill Garvey, legendary coach and band director here who lost his battle with cancer 5 years ago. I always like to pay tribute to Badger Bill. So here is Cather Karaoke, the school song, a tribute to Badger Bill Garvey. Fight for our Spartans valiant, fight for our colors brilliant, fight, fight, McFarland high, don't let them buy you, rah, 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 rah. Hail to our Spartans valiant, hail to our colors brilliant, though odds be great or small, we're victors overall. Love you, Garv. Gone but never forgotten for all the good you did for the community and the school district of McFarland. God bless you. All right, next. Here's tonight's opponent, the Lady Chiefs of Walworth Bigfoot, coached by Mr. Rick Shanebeck. Division III school, 474 students, presently 5-2 overall, 4-1. Tied for second in the Rock Valley Conference. Their last game, they defeated Beloit Turner 51-29. They're led by a 5'7" sophomore Reagan Courier, 15.7 points a game. 5'10" senior Courtney Shanebeck, 13.7 points a game, and a 5'8" junior Sophie Foster, averaging 8.2 rebounds a game. For your McFarland Spartans under Coach Pete Allstate Willicott. Why Allstate? Because you're in good hands with Coach Pete. Assistant coaches Alicia Justice and and Josie Peterson. JV coaches Matt Housel, Sarah Maligny, and Marta Kotz. Division II school, 687 students, overall 4-2, 3-2 in the Rock Valley Conference, presently tied in 4th place. Last week they lost a close one, 57-53 down at Broadhead. They're led by 6-foot senior Katie the Sheriff Rounds. However, I just got word leading score 14.8 points. She's under the weather tonight and will not be in uniform. So that'd be a little blow here tonight to the Spartans. Also then, a 6'1" freshman, Katie the Freedom Tower Hildebrand, averaging 11.5 points a game and 12 blocks so far in the year. 5'8" senior Gabby A to Z Do-It-All Rundy, 9.6 points a game, 23 steals, 9.2 rebounds. Again, A to Z, she does it all. Next, a 6-foot junior Ashley A.E. East, 6.8 points a game, and a 5'4" senior Mary the Slasher Zahn, 5.5 points a game, and the leading assist person with 20 on the year. Last year, they only met one time. McFarland was a victor, 58-43. Rounds had 15 and Rundy 11. And for Bigfoot, it was Peyton Courier with 13 and Reagan Courier with 8 points. Keithers keys to tonight's ball game. Well, they've changed a little bit for McFarland. They need to take care of the ball under the full court pressure that Bigfoot's going to throw at them and try and limit their turnovers, as well as make free throws, as well as also somebody's going to have to pick it up some without your leading scorer, Katie Rounds, in the lineup tonight. For Bigfoot, spacing and move the ball against McFarland's pressure defense, especially up on top at the guard position, as well as also for them limit turnovers as they like to up-tempo it. Question tonight will be, will Bigfoot remain in second place and enjoy the long bus ride home, or will your McFarland Spartans move into a tie with Bigfoot, second place in the Rock Valley North Conference? The answer, 36 minutes away, 2 18-minute halves. So next, I'd like to move on to our Spartan sponsors in introing this game. And again, you're going to have to excuse me. I've had a real bad chest cold here, so if I got a cough, I'll turn away for a second. All right, our Spartan sponsors, and again, please use these places, support them, and then you're using the places, please show them your appreciation by saying a few nice words to them about how much you appreciate their sponsorship of McFarland School District and McFarland Athletics. So here we go, your Spartan sponsors. Edward Jones, Joe Muting and Tyler Weedle Agency, Gingerbread House Preschool, Nelson's Bus Service, SG Insurance, Steve Garvel Agency, Schrammel Realty Group, McFarland State Bank, Baker Tilly, Angelos of McFarland, State Farm Insurance, Jim Hartman Agency, Gunderson Funeral Home, Sparkle Auto Body, Ken's Automotive, Madison Futsal, Luke's Cafe, Lakestone Properties, Culvers of McFarland, Washa Construction, Main Moon Chinese Restaurant, Spurley Farms, Wisconsin Betting Dan Frank, Green Lantern, McFarland True Value, Dan Chin Homes, Rural Masonry, Credo Product Development, 608 Threads, Farmers Insurance, Michael Chandler Agency, The Little Gym, Quick Trip, Scott White Chiropractic and Zelm Chiropractic, Matt Splinter Memorial Foundation, Maple Tree Supper Club, Tim O'Brien Homes, Spartan Bowl, Shelton Signs, and Spartan Pizza. My goodness, as I say every week, kudos to all these local businesses and that for all of their support they give to the school district, as well as all the fine services they provide for the community of McFarland here. So hats off to all of them. That's a real treat every time I get to read their names. And please share with them when you're in there using their services how much you appreciate their support. Next, I'd like to just state that McFarland Cable TV Channel 982 is a function of the Village of McFarland, and in producing high school sports as a result of a community survey and fan interest indicating viewers like you at home, as well as fans in attendance, desire this type of programming. I encourage you to inform your village officials by way of an email, a phone call, etc., how much you enjoy these high-quality productions. The positive efforts of our McFarland youth deserves to be recognized in all forms of media. The State Journal, the Thistle, Cable Channel 982, as well as our website, YouTube, McFarland Cable. So once again, thanks for your support. And again, a special thanks go out to Mr. Eric, the Big Boss Man Redding, who's our head cable coordinator, as well as his staff and tonight's crew helping me out here. On the floor cam, we have Stephanie, the Queen Miller, up at half court. The sky cam up there, BB, Benny Becks. And on the board tonight, doing the graphics, Andrew, the Mastermind, A-Day. Thanks again to all three of you. I think you're going to see a great production again tonight. Again, the quality of these productions and the pictures. Maybe we'll get a few replays even in here tonight and some other things. Really upgraded this. And tonight, again, special feature at halftime. Pre-recorded some interviews with all the seniors. Tonight's interview, just so happened, very unfortunately, we're still going to run it, is with Katie Rounds, because we had it all queued up for tonight. Despite the fact she's home, hopefully she's watching it. She'll be able to see that interview at home. Very interesting what these kids came up with and how special she is. So a shout out to you tonight, Katie. Get well real quick. Hopefully the rest of the kids here tonight will pick it up and fill in the missing gap for you here tonight. So best wishes for you to get healthy. And this is Bill, the Big K Cather. I'm going to be back in a minute for the starting lineups as given by public address announcer John Wells. And so please, getting ready for the national anthem, so please do like what I'm doing. Stand at home, remove your headgear, put your hand over your heart, pay tribute to the United States of America, and Bill the Big K Cather. I'll be back in just a minute with the opening tip and the starting lineups. Okay, Bill Big K Cather back here, getting ready for the opening tip. John Wells, public address announcer, starting lineups first. For the Lady Chiefs, number 10, Courtney Shanebeck, 13.7 points a game, 5'10" senior. Number 12, Reagan Courier, 15.7 points a game, 5'7" sophomore. Number 22, Viola Larson, 2.7 points a game, 5'7" sophomore. Number 34, Peyton Courier, 8.4 points a game, a 6' senior. And number 42, be Sophie Foster, 8 rebounds a game, 3.6 points a game, 5'8" junior. For your McFarland Spartans tonight, let's see who's going to replace Katie Rounds in the starting lineup. Number 3, AE Ashley East, a 6' junior, 6.8 points a game. Marries the Slashers on, 5'4" senior, 5.5 points a game. Sophie Quell, 5'6" senior. Next, Gabby Rundy, A to Z. She'll do it all. 5'8" senior, 9.6 points a game. And the Freedom Tower, Katie Hildebrand, coming on strong, a 6'1" freshman, averaging 11.5 points a game and 12 blocks so far on the year. So, find out that Ashley East is going to be in the starting lineup tonight, taking the place of the Sheriff, Katie Round. She always controlled and patrolled the court, but in her absence, who's going to step up even a little bit more here. Big ball game tonight. Bigfoot, second place in the Rock Valley Conference. And McFarland presently tied for fourth place. They can move up into a tie with Bigfoot with a victory here tonight. So, hope you enjoy the ball game again. Bill Cather flying solo here. I'll keep you as updated as I can on the stats and analysis as best I can. As fast moving as this game. Hildebrand and Courier. Tip goes over and controlled by Ashley East over to the Slashers on. Gabby Rundy on top of the key. Person-to-person defense here by the Lady Chiefs. Ashley East on top. Very patient. There goes the Slashers on. She'll go to the bucket strong and blocked out of bounds on the backside. Inbounds to the Spartans. Into the Freedom Tower. Hildebrand kick it out to Rundy. She's going to attack the basket. Back to the corner. Hildebrand. Oh, a little on the short side for the 6'1" freshman. And here come the Lady Chiefs. Launched already. Shanebeck and kaboom! Courtney Schoenbeck, a 3-point ball right out of the chute, and it's 3-0. Fast start for Bigfoot East. Quell. Playing almost 2 minutes of the ball game. Hildebrand kick it out to Rundy. Nice entry pass down on the left block and a beautiful move by AE Ashley East and the kiss off the glass, and we're at 3-2. 1 minute into the ball game. Shanebeck, ooh, they're going to launch it. Number 34, that was Peyton Courier, 6' senior, rejected that time. Nice move, ball down the floor. Slashers on, going in, tipped away. Schoenbeck, I'm sorry. And the foul is going to be on Rundy. As number 12, Reagan Courier, leading scorer for the Lady Chiefs, 15.7 points a game. Took it strong to the hole. You can see that Bigfoot wants to up-tempo this game quickly. They're going to rebound and go. Peyton Courier, first free throw, no good. Peyton Courier, 14 out of 19, 74% from the stripe coming into the ball game tonight. 0 for 1. And the Disney free throw swishes can come true. They can happen to you. 1 for 2, and it's a 4-2 lead at the 16:35 mark of the first half. There he's on over to Ashley East, going baseline. Boy, getting baseline here, but pretty good defense there by the Lady Chiefs once they get close to the hoop. Standing, get the arms straight skyward, and out of rejections. Into the Freedom Tower to Rundy, swing it out to Zahn. Kick it out to Quell. Rundy, nice crossover dribble, and the beautiful kiss off the glass. I said, that's A to Z. She does a little bit of everything, and she does it very well. 9.6 points a game, averages 9 rebounds a game, 16 assists and 23 steals on the year, and a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. And beautiful rotation by Gabby. using the Cather 6-step method. Free throw. She came in the ballgame 69%, 18 out of 26 from the stripe. And we're at a 5-4 Spartan advantage. 12, Courier. Larson. Peyton Courier. Peyton Courier. Oh, nice little pass down. Little 8-foot jumper on the baseline. Reagan Courier, no good. Oh, been a launch by Schoenbeck. Long one. And Hildebrand, nice position. Great box out on the inside. Rundy with the push down to Huey Quell. Hildebrand, East. Very patient. Zahn, the slasher. No good, but look at there's Rundy. And the little 5-foot turnaround J, no good. Mid-range jumper just went off the back of the iron. That was for you, Coach. Huey Quell, Hildebrand. Take it strong to the lane. Kick it out to Ashley East. Feet, shoulders square to the basket, no good. Nice box up by Reagan Courier. And the push and an errant pass over to Viola Larson and a little bit strong. 15-17 to go until halftime. 5-4, 1 point advantage here for your hometown Spartans. Boy, it's very frigid outside tonight, I can tell you. Very cold, cold night. A few fans made it down here from Walworth, made the trip up here. Got a nice ball club this year. Crossover dribble by Rundy, kick it out to Hildebrand. Oh, going strong to the hole and just lost control of it, and she got towards the bucket. And turnover goes to the Lady Chiefs. Reagan Courier to inbound to Schoenbeck. Courtney Schoenbeck, a 5'10" senior, 13.7 points a game. And a little weave on the top here. Peyton Courier going to try and enter the ball down on the post and picked up by Ashley East. Well defense that time. Up and a little errant pass. Need to bounce past that thing in there. Here comes Schoenbeck. Corner ball going baseline. Okay. Over to Schoenbeck, launch the three, no good. Hildebrand, good, keeping it alive. Over Zahn, Rundy, kick it to the corner. Huey Quell back to Gabby. She's going to feet and shoulders square. No good on the short side. And a nice box out that time by Sophie Foster. Schoenbeck. Skip it over to Reagan Courier. Oh, and a beautiful entry pass into her sister, number 34, Peyton Courier, in her first deuce of the night. She averages 8.4 points a game and a 1 point advantage at the 14-minute mark for the Lady Chiefs. Huey Quell, skip it over to Rundy. There's Hildebrand, feet and shoulders square. Oh, the Freedom Tower. East being boxed out by Schoenbeck and tipped out of bounds by Ashley East. Seen a lot of good box outs here by these young ladies on both ends of the floor. Got to get a good solid base with your feet. Stay a little low. Use your back end and position, so some good box outs. Number 30, Alexandria Demko into the ball game. 5'5" senior. Good. And out the mini blender, Morgan Butler. Brother Brady on the boys varsity squad. He's the blender, so she's the mini blender. Zahn, no good, a little strong. Darn it, we want to get one for Vinny and Shar watching down in Florida. Nice defense by Zahn that time. Oh, and a beautiful entry pass over. Peyton Courier, kick it out. There goes Reagan Courier, kick it back out. On back, no good. Peyton Courier, nice job by Reagan Courier. He's trying to keep the two Courier girls straight here. Over to 30, Dumpko. Corner ball. Oh, and a nice entry pass down at the left low block. That was number 32, Jenna Ford. No good. And Rundy with the rebound. Sorry, I believe that was Sophie Foster that got the ball down in the low block. Zahn. Morgan Butler. Nice drive. Nice drive by the mini blender. Morgan Butler. She's 0 for 4 from the stripe so far this year, so let's see if she can crack the ice here. Also in the ball game, Sydney the Pest Feldner. 5'4" freshman. Nice rotation on that ball, Morgan. 5'8" freshman. A lot of great experience here from a lot of young players for Coach Willickett. Warren Butler. And swishes can come true. Disney free throw, 2 for 2. And the Spartans at the 12:40 mark of the first half have a 1-point advantage, 7-6. Very competitive game so far. Gonzalez in the ballgame, making some. Coach Schoenbeck's made some changes. I'll try and keep up as best I can with these. And a foul on Sydney, the Pest Feldner. It's kind of bumped Reagan Courier up on top. So we have Demko, Courier, Foster, and Gonzalez with the ball. Skip it over. Schoenbeck going baseline. Nice cutback, but it hit the guide wire up on top, and turnover goes to the Spartans. Hildebrand and Quell in, and Zahn and Rundy taking a seat for a minute. Nice close-up shot there, Coach Willickett. Said, call them all state. In good hands with Coach Pete. Freya, the rubber band, very flexible. You can do a little bit of everything. Gilbertson checking into the ball game. Hildebrand, nice pass over, up, and just couldn't be controlled by Morgan Butler. Just under 12 minutes to go in the first half. Played about a third of the first half. 7-6, Lady Spartans. Hope you're enjoying this ball game so far. Just doing my best again. Flying solo here. Stats, analysis, keeping up with it. I basically watch it on the monitor just like you are at home. It's the way I can keep up with it, especially when I'm situated. You can see on your monitor at one end of the court, a little difficult to see all the way down to the other end. Beautiful drive by Reagan Courier. Her first deuce of the night, leading scorer for the Lady Chiefs, 15.7 points a game coming into the game. Feldner, got to bounce past that thing through there. Difficult pass trying to go through the lane and attacking the basket, and beautiful defense by Feldner. Taken back, and here we go, back and forth, and Courtney Schoenbeck gets a deuce to go with a tray, 5 points so far. And at the 11-minute mark, it's a 3-point advantage here for the Lady Chiefs. Tie up, and possession arrow favoring the Lady Chiefs of Bigfoot. Again, Spartans tonight playing without Katie Rounds. Leading scorer, the Sheriff. She patrols and controls the court, so that's kind of a big minus tonight. But so far, guess got to step up and play with them. Good defense that time by Hildebrand not to reach in. Schoenbeck a little short-armed it. Called alligator arms on that. Nice skip pass by Quell over to Feldner, and just couldn't control it. Getting a little ragged here in the last minute and a half or so, and it's going to happen when you play up and down, quicker tempo ball game. And we have a timeout called by Coach Willickett. During my first time out here, I like to keep track of past alums. So tonight's alum, who I'm going to remember, is Erica Engen. Erica graduated in 2006. She scored over 1,000 points in her career. She played some at the University of Wisconsin here. She's presently working in Houston, Texas, where her and her husband, Garrett Graham, who played for the Badgers and then was drafted and played some years for the Houston Texans, they created a foundation called the 88 Foundation, which was his number with the Texans. It's for underprivileged kids and giving them future opportunities in life. So kudos to Garrett, as well as her brother Nick Engen, who is also an excellent point guard and state golf champion. He's out in the Denver area also. Little note on Erica, her first basket as a freshman at McFarland High School was made from half court, so that was a pretty good start for Erica Engen, remembering our alums. Okay, back to action. Nice entry pass, and nice pass from Schoenbeck into Reagan Courier. Again, Reagan Courier, 5'7" sophomore, leading scorer, 15.7 so far. Also has 18 assists and 22 steals on the year, so pretty good all-around ball player here for Reagan Courier. First toss good. .70% free throw shooter on the year, and another deuce. And I'm thinking, I am sorry, my apologies. I might have miscorrected. Maybe I got Peyton and her sister mixed up on the opening free throws, but whatever. We'll do the best we can. Sophie Quell, entry pass into the Freedom Tower. Boy, and she's getting double or triple team. Kind of reminds me of what they're doing to Ethan Hamp now with the Badgers. Got a bounce pass it out, and look at that pressure, the trap on the sideline. Nice entry pass that time into, and a beautiful left-handed little baby hook, sky hook by Katie Hildebrand, and we're at 12-9 at the 10-minute mark, the first half. And errant pass by the Lady Chiefs. Good pressure defense by the Spartans. Hanging in there without in the absence of rounds. If you're watching at home right now, Katie, get better. Hope you're enjoying the telecast, watching a little different view rather than viewing it later on at home after the game's played. You get a chance to see it live here. Schoenbeck. Sure, she's grown up in the gym with her dad being the head coach in that. Oh, beautiful backdoor cut and the little kiss off the glass. Her second deuce to go with a tray. 7 points so far for Courtney Schoenbeck. Up, and Zahn gets tied up out on top by Schoenbeck, and they are starting to double the ball wherever it goes and creating a lot of pressure on the Lady Spartans. 9:32 to go in your first half. 14-9 Lady Chiefs. Slashers on. Quell. Zahn. Yep. He's going to have to make some better entry passes in there. Hildebrand's got position, but she just can't quite get there. And on the drive, Peyton Courier lost control, but they're saying that tipped ball by the Lady Spartans. Also, I want to quick remind you at halftime tonight, as soon as halftime starts, my 7.5-minute interview with Katie, the Sheriff Rounds. So make sure you look at that. Just excellent interviews I had with these kids and that. You learn a lot more about them. Schoenbeck, no good. Oh, and falling to the floor in a travel is Yesenia Gonzalez, a 5'7" senior. She's also a leading steal. She had 22 steals on the year for Yesenia. He's on with the ball. 9 minutes to go in your first half. 14-9. You can see extending the pressure here is Bigfoot. Way to attack the basket, Mary Zahn, and a beautiful kiss off the glass by the slasher. Mary Zahn, her first deuce of the night. 14-11, one possession ball game. Gonzalez in the lane, little spin move around and rejected. I said 12 blocks coming into the ball game for Katie, the Freedom Tower, and there goes Zahn strong to the hole again. I like the idea, Mary. Keep attacking, especially if it's there. Oh, and a beautiful drive to the basket by Alexandria Demko, a 5'5" senior, and she is going to have an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play. Very fast-moving, up-tempo, up-and-down ball game here tonight. Alexandria Demko, 5 for 10, 50% free throw shooter on the year. One throw and all net. 17-11, 8:22 to go in your first half. East. Oh, beautiful give and go. Alvin just lost control of the ball a little bit. Ashley East with the right hand. She came across. Nice crossover dribble. And nice spin dribble and double move by Reagan Courier. Again, leading scorer on the year for the Lady Chiefs. "5'7" sophomore. Free throw good. Again, I'm a little confused here because I believe the first two free throws I gave to Peyton Courier, and I think it might have been Reagan shooting those. Sorry again, I apologize. Just going solo here, doing my best. And very nice. She's hit 4 in a row, 4 free throws. And it's an 8-point deficit at the 8-minute mark. 19-11. A-to-Z Rundy back in the ball game. Zahn attack the basket. Gilbertson's got to be ready for that. And again on the bust out, here comes Bigfoot. Oh. It's no good. Jenna Ford on a little Honeycomb in and out. QE Quelp. Oh, beautiful little pass underneath. But again, boy, somebody drives that basket, you have got to have your hands ready to receive the ball. Got to have your hands ready. I'm sorry that last time down there that was Sophie Foster trying to lay that ball in. Quell to East. Attack the basket. And a beautiful, again, second really nice drive by AE Ashley East attacking the basket. And the left-handed kiss off the glass. Again, another opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play. It'll be our third or fourth one in the game tonight. East converts. 5-point margin, 19-14, 7:40 to go in your first half here. Again, hope you're enjoying this. I've got Stephanie, the Queen, Miller on our floor cam. BB, Benny Becks up at half court on the sky cam and on the board. The mastermind of the whole production, Andrew A. Day. Thanks again. Hope you people are enjoying it. I said these are great pictures. Really upgraded the quality of our telecast and then hope you're enjoying it. Shane Beck and kaboom! Courtney Schoenbeck. She's up to 10 points, 2 deuces and 2 trays. Gilbertson over to Quell, going strong to the hole. Kick it out to Zahn. Oh, nice bounce pass. But again, you got to have your hands ready. Sit there and watch the person drive to the basket. Have your hands ready and get position. When you receive the ball, you can go right up with it strong. Rundy looking for a little opening. Nice bounce pass. East. Skip it to Quell. Attack the basket. Sophie Quell and Rundy on the putback on the backside. Gabby's second deuce of the night to go to the free throw. 5 points. 22-16. 6:40 to go in your first half. Schoenbeck over to Gonzalez. Schoenbeck at the left elbow. Nice defense by Rundy. They tried to enter the ball down to Peyton Courier, 6-foot senior. Denied by Rundy. It's at A to Z. She does it all. Rebound, assist, scoring. For Gonzalez to inbound the ball. Kick it out. Schoenbeck. Larson. Right elbow. Peyton Courier. Kick it out. Oh, beautiful entry pass in to Schoenbeck for another deuce. Boy, was that a great pass by Reagan Courier into her teammate. And again, I believe this will be our 5th attempt at the old-fashioned three-point play. And that's a killer for Coach Willicutt, as that's the 3rd foul on A to Z Rundy, especially in the absence of Rounds. Make this even a little more challenging here for the Lady Spartans tonight. East, strong drive to the basket, and again, Schoenbeck, nice defense, great help defense. Saw that drive coming baseline. East kind of had her head down a little bit and didn't see the double coming, so good timeout here by Coach Willicutt. We're at the 6:06 mark of the first half, 24-16, an 8-point lead for the Lady Chiefs. Again, I want to remind you at halftime, 7.5-minute interview with Katie Rounds. Please stay tuned for that. I think you'll really enjoy it. Our staff here really put together kind of a professional interview type thing. I think you'll greatly enjoy it. So, got a little trivia here for you. Like to throw in a trivia question every ball game. How long is a, or no, I'm sorry. How wide is a basketball court? I have 4 choices. How wide is a basketball court? And you make your own bets at home. 45 feet, 50 feet, 55 feet, or 60 feet. How wide is a basketball court? 45, 50, 55, or 60 feet. Are you ready? You got your final answers in and your bets made? The answer is a basketball court is 50 feet wide. Okay, some of you are cheering and some of you are moaning and groaning. But whatever, just have a little extra fun with these telecasts. Again, Bill the Big K Cather, hope you're enjoying this. Just doing the best I can. Hildebrand, East, nice re-entry back in, and the little baby hook, and nice little, that's her second little left-handed baby hook for the Freedom Tower. 4 points for her. Spin dribble by Schoenbeck. Van de Bogart, Abby making her first appearance here in the first half. Larson, Van de Bogart, nice entry pass in down deep. And Reagan Courier with the deuce. Freya Gilbertson, nice drive, a little strong, and East on the rebound, going to go up strong again, and AE having a nice, she gets on the left side of that block, 3 deuces for her to go with a free throw, 7 points, and we're at 26-20. Launching the ball, oh, a 2-ball for number 14. That was Abby Van de Bogart. And again, this action, when I got to keep track of stats and everything else, sorry if I get a little behind here, and I rely on the public address announcer sometimes to help me with this, because again, I'm blocked as I sit at one end of the court. So 28-20, 8-point differential, 5:03 to go in your first half. 8-point advantage for the Lady Chiefs of Bigfoot. Schoenbeck being guarded closely by the Pest Feldner. Nice move by Reagan Courier, a little left-handed scoop, no good. Quell. Kick it over to Feldner. Back to East. Quell. Oh, nice screen that time set by AE. Boy, she rocked Reagan Courier a little bit on the left. Oh, and a beautiful look. And what an excellent kickback. Ashley East, the recipient of another great pass. 28-22, 6-point lead. Oh, and a beautiful cut through and a nice spin dribble by Schoenbeck and Hildebrand. Nice suffocating little defense in the lane. They're collapsing on that lane, so as soon as the Lady Chiefs go, McFarland collapsing. Nice little dish off. And AE, her 5th deuce, and 10, 11 points. AE stepping up in the absence of KR, the Sheriff, Katie Rounds, 11 points so far for Ashley East. The 6-foot junior, averaging 6.8 points a game. So 28-24. Good timeout by Coach Schoenbeck. I think he's seen enough here of AE, Ashley East. Yeah, you can't get too lackadaisical out there. You know, they kind of built up a little 8-point advantage, and nice little comeback here by your Lady Spartans. Got a nice view there of Coach Allstate Willickett giving instructions. Always a positive teacher. One of his great quotes is, control what you can control. And tonight, they have to control the game in the absence of Katie Rounds. So doing a nice job here. A lot of girls stepping up here tonight. Nice job. All right, 4-minute mark, 28-24, 4-point advantage. In the lane, nice defense by Curie Quell. Peyton Courier, Reagan Courier, Abby Van de Bogart, Sophie Foster, and Courtney Schoenbeck in the ball game for the Lady Chiefs. Feldner hands her off to Sophie Quell, pressuring the ball. And there's the Pest, Feldner. Oh, a nice hustle as the Slashers on gets in there. I said one of my keys to the game tonight I've watched all year so far, and I can tell you, Spartans pressure really well up on top. They anticipate very well, and that's good coaching. Kudos to Coach Willickett. 3:40 to go in your first half. Schoenbeck, 10 points so far. Larson, Schoenbeck, Courier, Schoenbeck. Oh, spin dribble and bounced through the legs. She's going to apply a little pressure here. Keep your head up and look for the double team. Hildebrand did the nice thing there. Came to the middle of the floor. That's what you got to do when you're getting pressure. Put a body in the middle of the floor, get the ball to that person they can turn. They've got a lot of different options from there. 3:15 to go in the first half, 28-24. Holding at that. Demko running the point out there. Oh, Schoenbeck. No good, a little strong. Nice box up by Sophie Quell. Sophie getting a lot of playing time here tonight, doing a nice job. scoring points, but doing all the other little things. Great defense, rebounding. Tough pass for the Freedom Tower, Hildebrand to handle. Skip it over. Nice inbounds pass, and again they're doubled up, but Mary Zahn on the arm of number 24, Yesenia Gonzalez, down on the left block. Gonzalez will be going to the free throw line. Gonzalez 4 for 12 on the year from the free throw stripe, 33%. First toss. And off, no good. All right, Spartans have a chance to cut into this 4-point deficit. Morgan Butler. Be careful. Shown back up on top. Oh, and there's the errant pass. Okay, you're going to have mistakes when you have young ball players. Again, this is their first. There a lot of freshmen here seeing a lot of their first varsity action. I know you're going to say, well, yeah, but they've already played 5 games. Shouldn't be happening. You have mistakes. Hey, Michael Jordan made mistakes until the end of his career. Schoenbeck working the left elbow. 24, Gonzalez up on top, being bothered by the pest Feldner. Schoenbeck, Feldner and Gilbertson up on top, and Quell. Boy, they're going to create some problems out there. They're all just so pesky. Playing tough defense with their feet. Kick it out for 30, no good. Demko, Gilbertson over to Feldner. Is she going to attack the basket? And the kiss, oh, too bad. And East just got a little too aggressive there, but nice drive. I can tell you, Sydney Feldner, if you're a coach, you got to applaud that. That is a great offensive effort, and the thing you really got to like, she used the backboard as she went there. Put it up in that little box there, and just a little bit strong on the overlay. $1:45 to go, 28-24 in your first half. Again, please, as soon as we go to halftime, I'm going to send you right to the interview. So first toss is good. By Reagan Courier, that's 5 in a row she's hit. And 6 in a row on all net. Nice ball player, 15.7 points a game average. 6-point advantage, Gilbertson. East, nice entry pass to Zahn, kick it over to the Freedom Tower. Probably Katie should have gone maybe right up with the right away, but nice persistence there. And Mary Zahn on the putback, her second deuce of the night. And we're back to a 4-point ball game. $1:20 to go, 30-26 in your first half. Nice defense by East and Hildebrand on the floor. 3 girls on the floor. Boy, just great to see the hustle and the passion and determination, both sides playing hard. Again, victory here for the Lady Spartans tonight would bring them up into a second place tie. Big victory here that would be for them. Gilbertson. Again, you always got to like that. You can always advance the ball much better and quicker on the pass. Oh, and there's that little baby left hook again, but look at the aggressiveness by Ashley East on the boards. You got to just love that by AE. Tie up, possession arrow to the Lady Chieftains. Lady Chiefs.
25 cents.
All right, here we go.
25 cents.
1 minute to go.
25 cents for a bandit.
Dumpko on top over Gonzalez.
Lexi.
Courier, Reagan, over to Peyton Courier. Give and go back to her sister Peyton. Oh, and beautiful. Boy, they just run this give and go, but no, as AE Ashley East is going to get a special award and a standing ovation here from people for taking that offensive charge. Boy, that was a double or triple give and go by the Courier girls. But East recognized it, took the step over, maintained her position, and took the charge. Hildebrand, and she shuffled her feet. Katie Hildebrand just turned, and again, both teams bring a lot of pressure up on top. 35 seconds to go in the first half. Demko. Gonzalez, skip it over. And there goes Reagan, bounce pass. Oh, and a little one-handed, that kind of an old-fashioned little one-step little set shot, push shot. Ashley East, 15 seconds to go. Zahn, Feldner. Again, please stay tuned halftime. As soon as I go to halftime, I'm going to that interview, so stay tuned. I think you're going to find it very enjoyable. 7.5 minutes.
Oh, don't put it down.
7.5 minutes, 3, 2. We have 1.5 seconds left. And just enough time for a catch, maybe one dribble, and a shot. Zahn. Mary. Oh. Okay. And your halftime score, 30 for the Lady Chiefs of Bigfoot, 26 for your Lady Spartans. And this is Bill the Big KK. They're saying, please, right now we're going to cue it up. Here is your interview with Katie, the Sheriff Rounds. All right, my senior guest tonight is Katie, the Sheriff Rounds. Call her the Sheriff because Katie always controls and patrols the court on both ends, and that kind of dictates a lot of stuff that's going on. She's had a very successful athletic career here at McFarland. We'd like to share get some of her senior thoughts here tonight. Katie, just a couple personal things in that. Favorite TV show?
This Is Us.
Very popular one. Favorite movie?
Girls Trip.
Okay, I'm sorry, I haven't seen that. Probably won't. Favorite restaurant and food?
Oh, I don't know if I have a favorite restaurant, but I
Okay.
really like scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs. Good way to start off the day. What kind of car do you drive, Katie?
I drive a 2003 Honda CRV.
Okay. And also, I ask all you kids too, what's one thing you'd really like to do for the world if you were in charge?
I would promote peace.
And that's a very good thought. I'm sure everybody would go along with that. Okay, next question then. You had a brother Benjamin who went through a very successful athletic career with Benjamin also in that. What kind of influence, if any, did Benjamin have on you and, you know, how you viewed high school and going through it, you know, following him?
Well, I definitely got the ins and outs of what to do and what not to do and how to go through and really appreciate sports and know that, like, you never know which game's going to be your last and really appreciate playing sports.
What do you mean, never know which one's going to be your last? Because what have you seen?
Well,
What's happened to some kids?
lots of injuries happen. Also, when you get done playing, you don't always know where you're going, what your next step is, so you don't know if you're going to get another game or not.
Right. Okay, why don't you tell us about some of the other activities that you've done throughout high school, and if you want to throw in even some of the awards you've won or something else. But basically, I'm interested in other activities so we can see how well-rounded you were.
Yes, well, I play volleyball and I run track, but I'm also involved in DECA, which is the business club here in McFarland, and I really enjoy that. You get to go to conferences and you get to compete, and I do student council. I've been involved with planning for things and helping out the school. I'm also involved in ambassadors, and we do volunteering, and the Giving Tree is coming up, so we usually take some of the cards and we go shopping and we buy presents for kids who can't necessarily afford them. We also do that for NHS, which I'm involved in, National Honor Society, which is a lot of volunteering as well.
Are there enough hours in the day for you to get all this stuff done?
Not quite. Not enough.
I'm going to tell you, you know, all you people watching this interview too, that's how neat these kids are, and especially you too. Kudos to you for doing everything. And would that be your advice to other kids as they enter high school to do what?
Yeah, for sure. Get involved. Try out new things. If there's a club you might want to join, don't be afraid to join it, even if your friends aren't doing it.
Right.
Just really get involved in the school and the community.
Very precious years of your life, high school. You listed your proudest moment. It didn't have anything to do with basketball. Why don't you share it with us? Because I think this is pretty cool. With volleyball, 1,000. What does that
yes.
number mean to you?
I earned 1,000 kills for my high school volleyball career, and I was the first McFarland volleyball player to ever do that.
That's pretty cool. Congratulations.
That's
That's really neat. You know, and you should be proud of that. That's quite an accomplishment. I want to ask you, what life's lessons have you kind of learned from all this stuff? What kind of things have you picked up where you say, boy, this is going to help me in the future?
Definitely appreciate everyone around you, even if they don't do the most important job or the biggest thing that gets the most credit, but appreciate everyone, even for doing like the little things.
I think that's really neat too. You know, I think you're hearing, as we've heard from Pat, other interviews with other kids, just how important not yourself is, but others, and appreciating them and working with others. That's a great thing you can take with you.
For sure.
If you had one word to describe, let's leave this just with basketball. One word to describe your basketball experience over the 4 years you've been through here. What might be that word, and just why would that come to your mind? Maybe a real proud moment or something really exciting that happened?
Well, a word that kind of describes it, something you might not think about, would be educational. I've learned so
That's
much
great.
through these 4 years from Coach Willikett and my teammates and the assistant coaches that we've had and everything that has happened. I've really learned so much.
Okay. Would you say you've learned things not just on the court but outside of the court, practice and other things?
For sure, how to handle situations that I go through every day and tough things that might happen to me. I learned how to handle things.
That's really good. What about future plans? What do you see yourself doing next year?
I currently don't know where I'd want to go to school, but I think I want to play volleyball in college.
Okay.
And I'm still undecided in what I want to study and what I want to do after college. Kind of take it one day at a time right now.
Do you kind of have some colleges looking at you to play some volleyball next year?
Yeah, I have been communicating with a few schools.
Have you been on some visits?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so it's just a matter of kind of looking at all the possibilities and then deciding what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's wonderful. Just like I did with the others, I'm going to give you a chance for some final shout-outs. You know, I give shout-outs to people during games and that, you know. Anybody, you know, it's your stage right now. You can say anything you'd like to the coach, to the community, to your parents, to your brother, to anything.
Okay.
You know, what's a final thing you'd kind of like to share with McFarland right now? You can do it.
Well, thanks for all the support throughout the 4 years and coming to the game, watching the games through this YouTube channel. It really means a lot. Shout out to my family watching this, probably my dad for sure.
Oh, yeah.
He always watches it the next day. My grandparents who are probably traveling the country in their...
Would that be Grandma and Grandpa Lloyd
Yes.
from Janesville? Yes,
Yeah.
we've got them on the sheet.
They travel a lot, so.
I like to do that. So I guess we're going to kind of put a wrap on this. But again, I really want to tell you how proud I am of you and everything you've done. You've been a great representative of the community of McFarland.
Thank you.
In all sports. And even from hearing you talk, you've done so many other things positive for the school district, for the community, and that oftentimes people don't see. So kudos to you. I think that's really neat, something to be really proud of. So as I say to everybody else, make sure you stay healthy.
Yep.
Continue to make good choices. And remember McFarland, Wisconsin, right?
Of course.
Okay. So thank you again very much for sharing a few minutes and some thoughts with us. And best of luck to you in the future,
Thank you.
Katie. You're very special.
Thank you.
Okay, this is Bill, the Big K Cather back. Hope you greatly enjoyed that interview with KR. Katie, the Sheriff Rounds, is home recovering, hopefully getting healthy. She continue. Still got about 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to halftime here. The Lady Spartans are not back on the floor yet. Getting a few extra instruction. Very entertaining first half here. Let me run down the scoring summary. For the Lady Chiefs of Bigfoot, we have Reagan Courier, 10 points. Courtney Schoenbeck, 12 points. Peyton Courier, 3. And let me see here. I've got Alexandria Demko at 2. Abby Vandebogart at 2. And I believe that is, I'm sorry, we had 3 points for Alexandria Demko on an old-fashioned three-point play. That would be your Bigfoot scoring summary for the first half. For your McFarland Spartans, Gabby A to Z Rundy, 5 points. Mary the Slashers on 4. AE Ashley East, 6-foot junior, big first half with 11 points. Katie the Freedom Tower Hildebrand with 4. And Morgan the Mini Blender Butler with a deuce for 2. Thus giving us the halftime score of 30 for Bigfoot and 26 for your Lady Spartans. Again, question to be answered tonight here is, can McFarland come back and move into a tie for second place with Bigfoot, or will Bigfoot enjoy a nice lengthy bus ride home tonight and still with being one game out of first place in your Rock Valley Conference? So again, halftime today, we're seeing, just so we can work out here as far as the dance team goes. I still want to mention their name. They put on another great performance tonight. Maria Cafalista da Silva, Jameson Curtin, McKinley Dennis, Danielle Dorn, Liliana Gallegos, Kenzie Guillen, Judith Yates, Anna Jorgensen, Rebecca Kennedy, Brooklyn Patch, and Camille Schmidt, Joel Shershak, Tara Shershak, Lulu Spencer, Lauren Staley, and Christy Zhang. Boy, they put in a ton of hours, and they do great routines. I know they've got a lot of contests coming up in that, so kudos to them, as well as the dance team coaches, Lexi and Amber Schradel. So again, we're going to see, and I know we, with the interviews and that, making up some time on that, so we'll see what we can, kind of work things out here if we can, and get them on for your listening pleasure too. As far as we can extend as many activities and give as much support and attention to kids in all activities, I will do that. We are all for that here at McFarland. So, start of the second half, Rundy up on top. Excuse me again. Cough. Ashley East on top. Rundy. Zahn. In the low post, Hildebrand. Oh, the spin move. And the left-handed. Oh, too bad. Kind of honeycombed out. Courier. Reagan Courier, his lefty going down. Zahn, good defense. Out Schoenbeck. Attacking the basket was Peyton Courier. 6-foot senior, averaging 8.4 points a game. Peyton had 3 points in the first half, a deuce. 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Back to the stripe. Wide right. Peyton came into the ball game. Nope, she was 1 for 2 in the first half, because I remember she's 74% free throw shooter coming in, and only 1 for 4 tonight. And a break for the Lady Spartans. Rundy head up. Oh, and AE Ashley East airballed it. Nice save by Hildebrand, but not quite. Good hustle. Played almost a minute here the second half. Still holding a 4-point Bigfoot Lady Chiefs lead. Schoenbeck, high screen. Good defense by Quell. Nice defense by Quell, I'll tell you. She's just besting Schoenbeck. Boom, a 2-point basket for Schoenbeck. 4 deuces and 2 trays now for 14 points for Schoenbeck. Rundy, nice bounce pass out to the corner to the Freedom Tower. Oh, honeycombs out. And here on the bust out, nice, beautiful crossover dribble. Then a miss. Good defense. Right back. Spartans and Rundy on the attack, and the kiss of the glass, her third deuce of the night. 7 points for Gabby. Attack the basket. 32-28, 16-20 to go in your ball game. Dumko launching. 3-ball, no good. Nice box out by East, keeping Schoenbeck away from the board. Rundy, head up. She's going to attack the basket again. Taking charge, A to Z. I said she does a little bit of everything. Got to step up here. 5-foot, 8-inch senior. I think some of you probably had the pleasure. If you haven't, go back and view Gabby Rundy's interview from the last game. It's up on our website. YouTube, McFarland Cable. Anytime you want to, go to that website. YouTube, McFarland Cable. You can view any games this year, last year, whatever. View this game. later tonight if you want to, as soon as it's over with. Gabby, ooh, 0 for 2, no good. Hildebrand on the save. Marizan, oh! And Rundy trying to save it, but hit the baseline. 32-28, just under the 16-minute mark left to go. Demko bringing the ball, center court, top of the key, into Peyton Courier. Reagan Courier, oh, the pest. There's Sydney Feldner. Gonna attack the basket. Yep, just gotta control the ball. But there's the pest again. I said, you make a mistake, you come back and you play twice as hard on defense. And boy, she did that. Nice pass over the top. Hildebrand. Boy, rejected twice down there that time by Peyton Courier on the 6'1" Hildebrand. And back come the Lady Chiefs. Schoenbeck, you got to stay in her face or she's going to launch it. Demko. Sophie Foster working the low blocks. Schoenbeck. Zahn tight. Nice help defense that time by Feldner. Switching off with Marizan. And there's the pest again. And attack the basket against Schoenbeck. And again, Feldner, the freshman, going against the 5'10" senior Courtney Schoenbeck, and lost out on that. But boy, I'll tell you, what a pass. Schoenbeck launches it. No good. And Zahn on the rebound. And here comes Sonia. She's going to attack the basket. And a miss and a nice kick out to Feldner and the putback. But again, you can see Gabby tack the basket, tack the rim, keep your head up, get the angle. A little bit short-sided, but went back, got the rebound, kicked it to Feldner, and a chance for a deuce. 2 free throws for Sydney. Honeycombed out. She's 2 for 4 on the year coming into tonight's ball game from the stripe. Now 2 for 5. Spartans 0 for 3. If they would have hit all their free throws here, could have a tie game right now. There you go, Sydney. Nice job. So we're at a one-possession ball game, 32-29. Little shout out. I got a comment back from my son watching down in Columbia, South America. Hey, Bretter, if you're getting ready for your little Christmas vacation break and your travels around South America, so I hope you're enjoying this ball game here tonight. Glad to have you on board. Just shows where these telecasts can go to. Down to Columbia, South America, huh? Pretty cool. Our alums are everywhere watching this ball game. Nice cut by Freya Gilbertson over to Slashers on. Oh, and there's got the rebound, but Rundy, nice bounce pass to Gilbertson. Quell, oh, tried to make a nice entry pass, and Rundy just couldn't quite get the seal down low on Foster, and turnover. Just want you to know, brother, also, down in Columbia, I'm sure where you are right now, it's probably about 85 degrees up here. I think right now we're probably sitting in single digits. It is not pretty outside here right now. Oh, nice down backdoor screen, and Gilbertson again. Call her the rubber band. She's very flexible, boys. She'll anticipate. Long reach, attack the basket. Oven rejected. Nice crossover dribble by Alexandria Demko, the 5'5" senior. Attacking the basket is fouled. 13:27 to go in your ball game. 32-29. And from an offensive standpoint, we've kind of hit a lull here. A lot of turnovers. Oh my goodness. Oh, and the overlay on a little 2-foot shot off to Gilbertson. Right time to slow it down a little bit. But no, Gilbertson, Freya goes. Same move she did last time. I like that. If there's an opening, attack the basket. Freya needs to come in and maybe put that ball up with her left hand. Left-hand layup, or come to a jump stop, ball fake, bump it in off the backboard. Freya. One of my keys to tonight's ball game too was improved free throw shooting. Spartans have still struggled tonight. 5 for 11 from the stripe and 6 for 12 from the stripe, so at least we're at 50% on the night. Schoenbeck, 32-30, 2-point ball game. 13:05 left to go in your ball game tonight. Hope again, those of you viewing down in Walworth. Oh, and a pretty little bank shot that time by Demko. Alexandria Demko, her second deuce of the night, the 5'5" senior. Gilbertson attacking the basket. Boy, those are 3 strong moves by Freya Gilbertson attacking the basket. And there's Rundy. Boy, head up. She's alert. Watch for her. She's looking to attack the basket. Beautiful bounce pass into East. A little strong in the overlay. Gilbertson becoming very active. There goes Butler, the mini blender. Oh, a little strong on the overlay. Spartans do a nice job of attacking the basket. Just cannot close the deal. Top of the key, a little wide right. Oh, Van East turned right in and gave the ball right back to Bigfoot. No good on the rebound, and boy, we are getting sloppy. Rundy, racehorse basketball. Here comes Butler again, going to attack the basket. And the mini blender, Morgan Butler. A deuce and 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 4 points for the freshman. No good by Reagan Courier. Oh, and stepping out of bounds that time was Sophie Foster on the baseline. 34-32, boy, this is ragged basketball. Sometimes when you get this up-tempo stuff, sometimes you got to just slow yourself down, catch your breath, and run a little offense here. Bring a little semblance of basketball back to this. I know you're trying to get the break and play, 2-on-1, 3-on-2 basketball, but sometimes got to consider how many turnovers. Oh, and East was fouled down on the lower right block. 11:38 left to go in your ball game tonight from McFarland, Wisconsin on December the 12th, 2017. Bill the Big K Cather. Freya, nice bounce pass to East. Oh, but an overlay. I thought she had another chance there for the old-fashioned 3-point play. That's for you, Steiny. But a little strong on the overlay. East tonight, 5 deuces and 1 for 1 from the free throw line. And she has a chance with 2 free throws here to knot it up at 34 if she can knock down a pair. First one good. Disney free throw. Swishes can come true. It can happen to you. And for the tie and a tie. Nice ball game tonight for AE Ashley East. 11:30 left to go in your ball game, 34 all. Spartans doing really a nice job of hanging in there without leading scorer, the Sheriff, Katie Rounds. Again, I hope you enjoyed that halftime interview. I know I enjoyed doing it. Oh, a lot of contact in there. Peyton Courier getting knocked down in the lane. Here comes Rundy, head up, over to Gilbertson. Oh, and was going to kick it back to Rundy and just lost control of it. Yep, I cannot say that I've been keeping track of the turnovers, but boy, would we say an overabundance of TOs tonight in this ball game. It's okay, kids playing hard. A lot of kids on the floor scrambling. Early season, kind of big game here, especially if you're looking at Bigfoot. Boy, Bigfoot had a ball game where they buried Broadhead, and in turn, oh, nice pass by Rundy off to East, and the first lead of the ball game, and the 6th deuce for Ashley East. She's now up to 15 points. Launched by Demko, and kaboom! Alexandria Demko, a 3-ball, and 37-36. Lady Chiefs went right back on top. Rundy sizing it up. Hildebrand, feet and shoulders square. We'll get a little strong. Up, Rundy and East struggling for it. Nice crossover dribble that time by Reagan Courier. Mary Zahn on the foul. Nice sportsmanship there. Mary Zahn wanted to help her up, and Reagan just wasn't paying much attention to it. But always got to like that when you can see sportsmanship like that coming out. Vinny and Shire down in Florida. Good sign for your granddaughter. Good upbringing, good sport. Be enjoying an interview that I had with her at some point in time in one of these ball games. There's Rundy. Dump goal. Courier. Just went under the 10-minute mark, and we're at a 1-point ball game here. And that is a big fall. That's 4 fouls on the slasher, Mary Zahn. She is such a good defender, good assist person. Schoenbeck, a little short. Oh, and right back to Schoenbeck. Misses again on the overlay. And Foster, Sophie Foster, her first deuce of the game, and a 3-point advantage for the Spartans. Hildebrand will square it up, no good. And we have a push on Sophie Foster, and nice position that time by Sydney Feldner, boxing out Foster, push in the back, and ball over to the Spartans. 9:39 left to go in your ball game. Oh, Gabby got to get the ball up, and it's a tough assignment for Sophie Quell. Tough assignment for Sophie Quell, or for anybody when you've got Reagan Courier coming down at you one-on-one like that. Especially Reagan Courier tonight, 6 for 6 from the stripe to go along with 2 deuces. 10 points, leading scorer at 15.7 on the year, and boy, she is just automatic. Erin Rogers, R-E-L-A-X, relax and routine, and she's got that down, the R&R, and boom, 8 for 8. Excellent. She is money when it comes to that. Hildebrand again, not being bashful, and kaboom! Katie, the Freedom Tower, Hildebrand, go with 2 deuces and a tray. She's now up to 7 points, and we have a travel that time on Sophie Foster. Nice pressure up on top. Coach Schoenbeck calling a timeout. Okay, and again, I always present, I'll throw out a little factoids in that. Here are a couple factoids for you, things of interest. The first women's college tournament. First women's college tournament was in 1982. Louisiana Tech beat Cheney State, which is located in Center City, Pennsylvania, 76-62. Maybe some of you at home could answer this question. Who would be the 2 winningest women's coaches in college basketball? The 2 winningest college coaches in basketball would be the late Pat Summitt of Tennessee. She won 8 titles, legendary coach. And then there's Gino Auriemma of the University of Connecticut. He's presently sitting at 11 titles, and every year just continues to fill his tank with All-Americans and the best players in America. So just little factoids, little things just to throw out there just for a little bit of fun in that. So also I want to throw this out to you too, another little factoid, girls size basketball. If you have young girls ages 9 and under, please, it's advised you use a 27.5-inch basketball. When you get to be age 10 and up, then you can go to the 28.5 ball. But please, use the appropriate basketball for ages 9 and under, 27.5. Ages 10 and up, 28.5. Do not use the boys' ball, which is the 29.5. Okay, back to play. 41-39, 2-point advantage for the Lady Chiefs of Walworth. Hildebrand, strong drive, a nice kick off over to Gilbertson. Again, as they went to double up the Freedom Tower, nice kick back over to Freya Gilbertson. Nice ball game for her, attacking the basket. Oh, and there's a kick out to Reagan Courier. No good. Hildebrand, boy, mentioning Katie's name a lot. Kind of taking over the game right now. That's good. Feldner to Gilbertson, and she stepped on the end line. Gotta be just a little more alert than that. 41 all at the 8:44 mark. Schoenbeck, nice spin dribble, kick it back out. Demko looking for another 3 ball, and Hildebrand, nice box out. Possession going over to the Spartans. Again, on the floor cam, Stephanie, the Queen Miller. BB, Benny Becks up on our sky cam. And the mastermind, Andrew A-Day on the board tonight. The graphics. Great job. Oh, and beautiful AE. You can't get her get down to that left blocker. She's money from down there. 18 points for Ashley East tonight. Stepping up. 43-41, Spartans with a 2-point advantage. Schoenbeck. Boy, would this be a feather in the cap. Oh, nice. Frey almost had the steal, lob it in. And nice defense that time by East. Again, as somebody approaches in, they've been taught, just stand, get Hildebrand, no good. Double it right there, double, just don't reach. Kick it out, and yep, got caught on the reach. It's too bad they had her in one of those Death Valley spots on the floor, just over the timeline, but eventually reached in and committed the foul. I believe going to the line, it is Foster again. They're down at the far end of the court. Yes, it is Sophie Foster. 5 for 10 on the season from the stripe. And a little strong and no good. Shane back on the floor. Boy, it's almost like a rugby scrum out there sometimes. Peyton Courier, nice drive to the bucket. A little strong on the overlay, and Hildebrand on the rebound. Rundy, Gabby back in the ball game. To East. Hildebrand gonna attack the basket. Oh, and she double dribbled it. Kind of got caught up. I think she was gonna go all the way to the bucket, put it up, get the 45-degree angle bank shot. Decided, last minute she was gonna kick it out and got caught in between. And the double dribble. 43-41, 7:05 to go in your ball game. Peyton Courier to the corner and a launch, no good. A lot of errant 3 balls going up here tonight in this ball game. Again, Bill, the Big K Cather here, just trying to do this. So guess we're just trying to do my best. I hope you people are enjoying it, no matter where you are. Nice entry pass in. Foster, defense by Ashley East. Kick Courier, no good. Kind of honeycomb out, and East on the rebound. Feldner advance the ball on a pass. I love to see that rather than the dribble. Rundy, feet and shoulders. Oh. Six and a half minutes left to go in your ball game. Boy, this would be such a big victory for these Lady Spartans here to pull this off, especially after the, but a nice entry pass. And Schoenbeck, her 5th deuce to go with 2 trays, 16 points for Schoenbeck. Zahn, and made the ball fake, but did not put the ball on the floor before she took her initial dribble. 43 all. Nice entry pass. The mini blender, Morgan Butler, nice bounce pass on, keep moving the ball. Back to Zahn, feet and shoulder square. Oh, and Rundy. Yeah, right over Peyton Courier, and she gets pushed by Reagan Courier. Like I said, A to Z, Gabby Rundy will just, and if you get a chance, watch her interview, how selfless she is. Making statements like she'll do anything to make other players on her team better. That is just such a quality, not just a quality basketball player, but a quality person. That's better, Gabby. It's now 2 for 4 from the stripe. Got to use that Cather 6-step free throw that she saw her brother James and sister Rosie use over the years. And nice job, Gabby. 3 for 5 from the stripe. Go with 3 deuces, 9 points. Schoenbeck 45-43, 2-point lead. Nice entry pass to Peyton Courier. Oh, and there's the pest again. Rundy, she's going to go on a bust out. Nice crossover dribble. Oh, and just short-armed it a little bit, and we have got a fall on the backside by the mini blender, Morgan Butler. Boy, Gabby, just such a nice turnover. Attack the basket. Nice crossover dribble to get to her strong side, the right side, and just a little bit on the short side, getting it up there. Hildebrand back in after a short rest for AE Ashley East. 17 points for Ashley East. First free throw, good for Peyton Courier. She's now 2 for 5 from the line to go with a deuce. And now 3 for 6 and 5 points for the 6-foot senior. 45 all. We are knotted up here. Hildebrand, Feldner. 5:15 to go in your ball game. Rundy down at the low post. Oh, nice kick back out. The pest. Whoa! Kaboom! Sydney Feldner, the 5'4" freshman. A kaboom, a 3-ball. Back comes Walworth, no good for Bigfoot. Rundy's going to attack the basket, kick it out. Oh, and you can see the foot shuffle again. You got to get that ball on the floor before you can move. Boy, that was a nice 3-ball that time by Sydney Feldner. All set up again by A to Z Rundy. Drive to the basket, kick it to the deep left corner, and knock down the 3. Got a couple of Cather quotes here to live by and play by that I thought I'd throw together on every game. And tonight, my 3 quotes for December 8th. First one would be, work hard and keep it fun. Boy, you got to make sure, because basketball is such a long season, whether it be for girls or boys, and that you got to come up with a lot of games, a lot of drills as you're working on fundamentals in that, but keep it fun. Secondly, Michael Jordan quote, just play, have fun, and enjoy the game. I guess you better listen to that advice. I think he was pretty successful having that approach to basketball. And my last quote for tonight, turn a weakness into a strength through hard work. Okay? So if you struggle with something, let's say you're not very good handling the ball with your offhand, like if you're a right-handed person, if you're not very good with your left hand, don't go out and dribble the ball all the time with your right hand. Work on your left hand. Work on your left-handed layups. Do different things. Work on the things that you're not good at. I know it's hard to do that because you want to still keep it fun, but boy, you'll enjoy so much more success once you get back into competition. And there's going to be a foul on Ashley East. Yeah, don't just go out and just sit in your driveway or whatever and launch 3-pointers all the time. No. Not going to improve by doing that. Going to the stripe, Miss Automatic. And, of course, there was the Cather Jinx, now 8 out of 9 for Reagan Courier. 3-point advantage, Rundy, left-hand corner. Quell, Rundy. Oh, and what a beautiful drive by A to Z Rundy. Her 4th deuce to go with 3 free throws, up to 11 points now. And a 5-point advantage here. Wow. Little distance here for the Lady Spartans. Kick it out to Demko. No good. And a nice rebound. I'll tell you, Sydney Feldner just mentioned her name a lot. Said, good nickname being the Pest. She is all over the floor. Peyton Courier getting up. A little shaken up on that, but kind of got their feet mixed up. But Feldner going to the line. Sydney Feldner, 1 for 2 so far from the stripe to go along with the 3-ball, 4 points. 1-1 from the free throw line. Let's see what the Pest does here with her first toss. Nope. Strong and rebound. 5-point advantage for the Lady Spartans. 4 minutes left to go in your ball game here tonight. McFarland, Wisconsin, December the 8th, 2017. Schoenbeck going to take Rundy to the hoop. And the little 3-foot jumper, Courtney. Peyton Courier Nice drive. Hildebrand, 3-point ball game, 50-47, 3:35 left to go. Rundy. Head up. That's what you always got to like about Gabby. Head up. She sees the floor. To the corner and tipped out of bounds. Nice drive by East trying to get to Hildebrand in the deep right-hand corner. Tipped out of bounds by Reagan Courier. Kiwi Quell to inbound. Over the top, Rundy. Oh, you can see that guy drive. Oh, and what a beautiful bounce pass. Oh, Katie Hildebrand, if she would have gone up right away, she had the real easy deuce, took the one dribble in there, and now she's going to have to convert 2 free throws to get the deuce. Boy, I said, as soon as somebody attacks the basket, have your hands and feet ready as if you are ready to receive the ball and go up with it. Nice job, Katie. She's got 1 down. She's got 2 deuces, a tray, and now a free throw for 8 points. 6 foot 1 inch freshman, the Freedom Tower, and a second deuce, and she got the 2 anyways. 5-point advantage, 52-47, 3:20 left to go in your ball game tonight. Except for the turnovers, very competitive ball game here. Big ball game here for the Lady Spartans. This would really give them a nice little incentive here. Well, I mentioned it too, our next home broadcast is going to be December the 28th, a doubleheader, girls basketball versus Monona Grove at 5:15, and a 7 o'clock tip for the boys game against Monona Grove. Boys and girls varsity games here, 5:15 and 7 o'clock on December the 28th. Be a fun day. McFarland, beautiful entry pass. Rundy got a little too deep, and ball still stays with the Spartans. 2:53 left to go in the ball game. And we're going to have, I believe, a timeout called by Coach Pete, All-State Willicott. So, pretty entertaining, I got to believe, as they say sometimes. This could be a white knuckler, meaning we're going to probably be going down the stretch. I got to believe here, standing was that maybe we're going to see the Bigfoot Lady Chiefs here come out and maybe more full court pressure here to try and see if they can really create even more turnovers here with the Lady Spartans and wreak a little more havoc. And because, boy, they like to bust out and get some fast break buckets. So let's see what's going to happen here. 2:53 left to go in your ball game tonight, December the 8th, 2017, from McFarland, Wisconsin. Again, Bill the Big K Cather here. Stephanie Miller on the queen, ground floor cam, up in the skybox. Got BB, Benny Becks, and the mastermind on the board over there, Andrew Day. Thanks again. Just a wonderful staff under the direction of Rundy. Nice drive, but good defense again in there. Boy, I'll tell you, girls in this game have really done a nice job as penetration goes to the basket. Oh, beautiful drive by Feldner, and wow! Wow, 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 wow. Can I say one more wow? What a great move by Feldner. Going baseline. Excuse me again for my chest cold. And then the pretty little step back, kiss off the glass, dump it in, and a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. And boy, as she made the most of her time here tonight. And a little strong on the toss, only 1 for 4 from the free throw line. But what a big hoop. And a 7-point advantage. Schoenbeck. And nice defense. Boy, I'll tell you, it's the defense here that's really done it for Coach Willicott tonight. Don't need to get too aggressive unless you got a nice shot here. They can be a little more patient. East. Rundy. For Coach Willicott, we're just hitting the 2-minute mark to go. 7-point advantage. Yeah, no need to even go to the hoop here. Just keep it out unless you've got a layup. Run clock. East. $1:45, and there you go. That was beautiful, beautiful play in the third deuce. Wow, excellent job of coaching by Coach Willicott, and excellent job of performing like the girls have done, executing. Shot, Peyton Courier, no good. Reagan Courier, no good. Oh, then the putback. Reagan Courier, a long shot, and her sister Peyton on the putback. And that's not what you wanted to see on that, giving a 3-point possibility back here. We're at $1:28 left to go in the game. Peyton Courier, 74% free throw shooter, 3 for 6 on the night at the line. Hits it. It's now 4 out of 7, and we have a 2-possession ball game at 56-50. $1:28 to go, and here's what I called the full court pressure by the Lady Chiefs. A Bigfoot, Rundy. Just keep your head up. Notice the ball hasn't even hit the floor yet. Nice job. Mary. And Coach Willicott had to call a timeout as he saw the double on Mary Zahn right there. I'll tell you what, you just keep moving the ball. You notice they didn't even need to put the ball on the floor. As long as you're properly spaced, space it out, move the ball. Sometimes, every time you put the ball on the floor, boy, the double's going to come at you real hard. And oftentimes people have a tendency to put their head down as they're dribbling, and you don't even see it, you see it less. So head up, receive the ball. Everybody should have their hands ready. See where the open spot's coming. Wherever the double's coming from, you know that's got to leave an open person there. So just be ready sometimes just to reverse the ball also. So big opportunity here tonight. This is a wonderful opportunity for Coach Willicott to steal a victory here and make this bus ride even, I guess, a little bit longer on a Tuesday evening here for the Lady Chiefs of Bigfoot. So pretty good job here again. In the absence of KR, the Sheriff Katie Rounds. And again, as I kind of summarize tonight's game again, please use our website, YouTube McFarland Cable. You can go there at any time to view interviews, to view past games, whatever. All kinds of things. Rundy. There you go. Just space it out. Nice reversal. Hildebrand. Oh, she had it knocked out. Dumpko going to attack the basket, and she's fouled, and she's going back to the stripe at the 105 mark. Got to be strong with the basketball. Can't just put the ball up over your head or in front of you, because I'll tell you, these girls, especially as freshmen, you know, it's a learning experience. And boy, you're playing against seniors and that have been on here playing for years.
Good job, Mary.
Okay, here we go. Free throw stripe. Demko, Alexandria, 50% free throw shooter, 1 for 1 so far in the night. 2 for 2. $1:05 to go in their ball game, 56-51. Spartans. Alexandria eyes it. Nice rotation, nice touch, 3 for 3. Shot free throws very well tonight. East. Spacing and pass the ball. There you go, spacing. Oh, Gilbertson underneath and rejected by Demko. What a play by Alexandria Demko. Shanebeck. Oh, then beautiful pass. And, oh, but came out of there. Hildebrand, we're at 35 seconds left to go. Oh, then how ragged has this become? And there goes Demko. Schoenbeck. Oh, and the spin move, and Katie Hildebrand is going to be called on the foul, and Schoenbeck is going to go to the stripe. 23.3 seconds left. It's a 4-point ball game. I mean, I couldn't even call the names off. There were so many turnovers, and it was so ragged there. First free throw up. Oh, and it honeycombs around and in for Courtney Schoenbeck. 63% free throw shooter, 1 for 1. She's now at 17 points on the night, and Schoenbeck knocks down the second one. And Coach Schoenbeck calls a timeout. We're at 56-54. 2-point advantage for your Lady Spartans. 23.3 seconds left to go. So, as cold as it is outside, it's very warm on the inside right now. And I'm sure some nervous moments for
the fans, especially the parents of players who are out here right now. Student section starting to get a little more into it. Yeah, it's pretty cold Tuesday evening and that. We've only got about 4 rows of kids over here tonight, but what the heck? Get out here if you can. I know you got the opportunity to sit and watch these ball games at home if you want to. Again, live streamed on YouTube, McFarland Cable at any time. What I usually do myself is I'll go home tonight, rewatch the interview as well as the game, and just see what kind of improvements I can make to make these games even a little more entertaining for you. Again, it's memories for the kids. It's memories for you people. It's an opportunity for you to see, you know, your relatives, your grandkids, whatever, your sons or daughters, whatever, be able to play basketball if you can't get here. Whether you're on the road, anywhere in the world you are, you can go to YouTube, McFarland Cable, into Rundy. Just don't go to the corners. Nice to the center to Hildebrand. That's what I mean. Keep somebody in the middle. Rundy. 12, 11, 10, 9. Nice reversal. Keep moving the ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.6 seconds left. Coach Schoenbeck almost beside himself going, wow, they let 18 seconds run off the clock. Nice spacing that time by the coach. And Gabby Rundy, A to Z. She's now up to 4 for 6 from the stripe. 4 deuces, 4 free throws, 12 points. It's still a 1-possession ball game at 57-54. Lady Spartans, boy, I was saying, what a big ball game this would be. Yeah, you can't have, you got 23 seconds left in the ball game. They let 18 seconds basically run off the clock and allowed McFarland to get the ball down the floor. Got to put them at the stripe sooner than that or make a steal. So, but again, kudos to Coach Willicutt and his girls for executing in the last 23 seconds here. Beautiful spacing, beautiful ball reversal, getting rid of the ball, not holding on to it as soon as the double team came, boom. Also using Hildebrand in the middle, the Freedom Tower. You want to keep the ball in the middle of the floor if you can. She spins, that way then she's got options all over the floor. So excellent job of coaching here. Call them all state. Pete Willicutt, you're in good hands with Coach Willicutt. And I agree totally with this strategy too. You empty the lane, you don't want to create any fouls on putbacks or rebounds. Especially if Rundy here knocks down this free throw, just stay away, ball game. Okay, Gabby, can you seal it right here? 4.6 seconds. And the honeycomb and in. Schoenbeck. Over to Peyton Courier, and they didn't even get a final shot. And wow, what a wonderful, wonderful victory for your Lady Spartans here tonight. 58-54 for the 4th place Spartans, defeating the 2nd place Walworth Lady Chiefs. Wow, nice victory. A lot of smiles coming off the floor for the ladies tonight. Great effort by a lot of gals here tonight in tonight's ball game. So I'll tell you with this, I'm going to kind of put a close on it. It is a Tuesday night and that, but boy, super effort here. I hope you enjoyed this ball game, no matter where you're watching, as much as I did here tonight, bringing tonight's telecast to you. So again, I'm going to say tonight's final score was 58 Lady Spartans, 54 Lady Chiefs of Bigfoot. Tonight, December the 12th, 2017. So again, I'd like to thank my helpers again tonight. Up on the sky cam was BB, Benny Becks at half court. On the floor cam tonight was the Queen, Stephanie Miller. And on the board tonight, the mastermind, Andrew Day. So thanks again to my staff. That was just wonderful tonight for your viewing pleasure at home. I know they make it a lot easier for me also. So again, My hope is this telecast provided you, the viewing public, with an enjoyable evening of McFarland Youth Sports, and for the kids participating, another special memory for them. Again, I feel honored and privileged to be given this opportunity. So be sure to either get here in person or you can join me for our next telecast, which is going to be December 28th. Boys and girls basketball. The girls game versus Monona Grove, 5:15, followed by the boys varsity game, Monona Grove at 7 o'clock. I'm sure we'll have a full gym on that evening. So again, this is Bill, the Big K Cather, just living the dream, signing off and reminding you all, stay healthy, stay positive, live each day to its fullest, and God bless you. So long from McFarland, Wisconsin, USA.